So I'll start with my story. It'll be a bit longish, but I'll try and make it worth your time. And I hope you'll enjoy it. So I think it starts with what do I do mostly today, or what do I do mostly these days, right? Among other things, one of the primary things that I do is I work with a lot of clients on different projects, be the face of a lot of things, and handle them, give them a good experience overall, and help them deliver in a way where everybody is happy and everything is managed to a decent extent. uh, and the story that I'm going to tell you is where it all started. It started from college, and the first time that I did it formally, and a lot of things that happened during that incident, I still carry it with me. And I hope by the end of the story you will be able to relate, and you will be able to see a lot of things why I do certain things in the way I do it. So that was a very brief introduction. Coming to the story, it's as I said, it's set in college, and college, you're all young, and you've got opinions about everything. And I think one thing that I had very strong opinion against was a very random thing, which was a term called organizing committee. So there are these committees. Whenever there was something happening, there was some committees around it, which we would call organizing committee. And they would look all smart, and they'll pretend to do a lot of things, and I hated them for all the good reasons. And now when I think of it, I hated them because they didn't never seem to do a really good job. And they cribbed about a lot of things, कि fund नहीं है, and permission नहीं है, and ये नहीं है, वो नहीं है. And to me, somebody who's overly optimistic and overly positive, I think that always came at odds. So I always maintained good amount of separation from them. Um, Now let's come to the exact moment of the story. Let's get into a bit deeper, and you'll see how things evolved and how nature finds a way. So the story is about when we were in third year, towards the end mostly, and it was farewell time. And we had to give farewell to our seniors. And usually the farewell is organized by the class CRs, and they take every responsibility. So we were not really onto it. It's a self thing. They'll ask us some money, they'll do something, and it'll be all sorted out. What happened in our case was, just at the time the farewell season came up, there was a major fight between the final year and the third year students. And it was major fight. Like, I still remember that night. It was a lot of shouting, screaming, glasses being broken. I remember, stepping out of my room, and the whole corridor was filled full of blood. And, it was gruesome. And it was a major fight. The silver lining was, computer science department, we were fine. So, there was, we were not involved in it. The other departments were there. So we were sort of affected because, our friends got beaten up, but our branch were safe. Coming back to the farewell part, as whenever you set out to do something, or whenever something has to happen in a group, there are always opinionated people, who give opinions, but they don't really do anything. So I remember, we were in class that day. Everybody was having opinion. There was a lot of discussion going on. Some were saying, "Nahi denge farewell. हमको मारा है, हमारे साथ वालों को मारा है." A lot of people are saying, "कि नहीं farewell. We should give farewell. We'll give it. It's important that we give." And that it kept on happening back and forth, back and forth. And our CR, for all practical purpose, he chickened out. He said that I'm not concerned. I'm going to study. You figure out whatever you want to do. And it sort of looked like the farewell was in jeopardy. I don't know what happened within me that at that moment. I remember very well. I got up from my seat. I went to the front of the class, and I said, "Okay, guys, you keep on saying whatever you are saying. This farewell is happening, and I'm taking charge of it, right? And I'll make sure it happens, and I'll take help or do whatever. But it has happened, and I gave a lot of reasons, like why is it important? It's end of a phase, so we need to conclude it well, and a lot of things. Some people agreed, some didn't agree, but the moral of that point was, I had announced, not knowing what I'm heading into, because I felt the need. And then everybody dispersed. When everybody had dispersed, I went to my room. Then the reality hit me. यार ये क्या कर लिया? मतलब, I don't have any experience in doing things. And these are situations, even which a lot of us, while as we're working, we find ourselves in, like, we put ourselves in places where, where we have no experience. कि अब क्या करेंगे, कैसे होगा. So it was again one of that situation. And I think the first thing that I did, and even I do it these days as well, and even I continue to do it now, is I understand that nobody can be perfect, nobody could have all the experience. So I always surround my people with good, who have some experience in them, with whom I can talk to. So I remember I went back to some of the seniors, asked them, कि farewell में क्या क्या होता है? Can you tell me how do I organize? What all things do I need to take care of? Went to other students in the other branches who were doing it for their branch and talked to them. Can you give me what all do I need to do? How things look like? How does it happen? And I got to know a couple of things, right? You need to have a budget, you need to, plan for food, you need to get permissions, and you need to set a date, get something in written, and and things like that. So I got a decent sense of it. And then the journey started. I had announced and I had to execute it now. The first challenge came when I had to take permissions. Our HOD was, he was on leave, and our acting HOD was there. And I am not sure, a lot of you might be knowing, if you might not be knowing, our acting HOD at that time, he was not an easy person to work with. He was a dangerous person, I'd say. And I knew if I would go to him, all my dreams would be squashed to do anything. So I went directly to the dean, and just straight away lied to her, said that I talked to my HOD on phone, and he asked me to come to you. You give me permission, and I'll do something. There was some back and forth, but I got the permission. Went back to the acting HOD, told him, "See, I got the dean's permission. Now you give me permission, and we'll do it." That's how it started going. Then. And I think I'll quote one line from Martian at this point of time. In Martian, I'm not sure how many of you have seen that movie. In Martian, Mark Watney, the botanist, gets stuck in Mars, and he has to figure out a way to come home. And he says, it's all about solving problems. You solve one problem, then you solve another problem, then you solve another problem, and if you solve enough problems, you get to come home. So organizing farewell, or doing anything from the front, it's almost like that. So so I got the permission somehow. The next purpose was, I need to get funding and I need to get some money to execute it. Now, I think all of us are relatively new. So, you will know that, getting money from college students is more difficult than getting money from some of our clients. And, it was a mess, right? So I had to do, all kind of magic to convince them. And, do it. In computer science branch, we had, sort of a ritual that, not only third year, second year also contributes. So, we had some money coming in from second year and some money coming in from third year. And I remember, I had to do a lot of things to, a lot of dancing around to get that money based on whatever budget I had done initially. This is how it looked like. I had the money, then I started doing other things as well, like, and as we say in Kaladkau, if something is worth doing, it's worth doing well. So, I put in everything in place. So I just didn't, organize it. I took a lot of initiatives. I made a lot of changes, what gifts went out, what food was being served, how it's organized and everything. And all for the sake of, keeping everything in line, in budget, and, giving the best experience. And it came out beautifully. Like, it went really, really well. And it was really amazing. And, it was farewell eve. So far, it looks like, a fairy story. But as all, there is always somebody or something that happens right at the nick, be it a project that you're delivering, be it a client with whom you're working, or this is also a project. So that happened. So I remember 4 o'clock in the evening. Next day was farewell in the morning at 10 a.m. Somebody called up. Somebody said, your acting HOD is calling you. So I said, okay, I'll go to him. He came into my I went to his cabin. He was sitting there, and he said, "How is it going?" I said, "Okay." And is the all preparation done? I said, yeah, all preparation is done. So he said, see, Tushar, there is one change. I said, what? And he was like, second year students are not allowed to come. I said, why? He said, they're not allowed to come. I said, okay. So, and then he said, since they're not coming, you need to return all whatever funds you've collected from them. So I was like, what? So because they're not coming, you return everything. So I said, sir, it's too late right now because everything has been spent. I don't have anything. So he said, no, you need to spend and return everything right away. Otherwise, this farewell is not happening. So, and I kept on arguing, like, I don't have anything. How do I do it? He said, I don't know, you return it. And that went on happening back and forth for some time. And then ultimately, he did what somebody would do. He threatened me with violence. Now, let me describe how that particular HOD looked like. So imagine Rudresh, you know, good height, 6 feet. And then, imagine the physique, my physique on him. And to make it even more clearer, his nickname was Sabu. So Chacha Chaudhary ka Sabu. So everybody used to call him Sabu. So he was Sabu. And Sabu said, if you don't end this discussion right now, ek to aapko, you'll get hit. And the second thing is, the farewell is not happening anymore. So I said, okay, if that is what you want, I'll do that. And I went out and I was in there for some time. So, and because it was farewell leave, so the moment I came out, there were students around, ki yaar, ye nahi hai, ye nahi hai, ye nahi hai, ye manga de, wo manga de, and everything is there. And I was like, you don't know what has happened yet. But I didn't say anything to everyone. I just said, okay, I'll look into it. Give me some time. I went in the park, and I remember during those days, because that was one of the only thing that I was working on. So I used to keep two A4 sheets with me, which was, sort of my cheat sheet. It had all the, balances and accounts in it, where I had spent money, where I had committed, and how much I had committed. And I was very cautious about a lot of things. So I did some maths. I sat in silence for 15 minutes and did some mathematics. And then I knew that, if I don't resolve this right now, no farewell is going to happen. So after that calculation, I called up a junior. He came to me. I said, okay, take my card. This is my ATM card. Withdraw 14,000 from this account, my personal account, and immediately pay off the second year. Once you are done, tell that HOD, that, you've gotten money back, and you don't need to come next day. Your food will be served in your hostels only. And I was literally shaking, like, so it's, I put myself on the line. I went back to the HOD. I said, sir, this is being taken care of, and I'll see you tomorrow. So, and he's like, okay, okay. And then, I went to the HOD, the amphitheater, where, every half of the class was there. They were decorating and doing stuff. And I said, okay, guys, whosoever was there, I can come here. Like, there is something that has come up. And I was like, I need to share something. So, so and so, such and such thing has happened. And, I've already given the money. So whatever come out of me, I'm paying it for it. And I need your help over there. It's a really bad situation. And it's 200 rupees per head. So, I need you to pay right. I knew, it will be very difficult to collect because, the fiasco is there. Imagine, the clients with whom you worked hard and got the money somehow, and suddenly you need to ask more. So it was kind of that situation. So, I said, I need it and I paid. So I created a situation, I paid. So, and if you have money, give it to me right away. A lot of them didn't have, obviously, but some of them did. So, some of them did came up and said, okay, you take this, take this, take this. And I said, okay, rest of you, whosoever can arrange, please arrange very quickly. So all of them gave me, not all of them, but, I got a decent sum of money. Then, the next day it was usual, like, farewell happened. It was well, it went well. And the good part was because I was cautious and my calculation was good. So, I was actually under budget. So, even though many of the students didn't pay, but I was still managing it. I managed fine. And I said, okay, those who have not paid and those who paid me extra, you settle between yourselves. I am fine. And, this account is sorted for now. So I was safe because, I was cautious on the budget. And, and it was a good experience. The farewell was really good. And I realized how good it was the next year when it was our farewell, because a lot of things that I had changed, be it gifting or, be it the kind of food that was being served, the way it was being served, I saw that, my juniors had adopted whatever I had done in my way. So it went well. So in summary, whatever that happened at that time and during that incident, I still carry it with me. And I think there were three things that I really took with me. So there was in, with, and within. If you're doing a project, you do it in time, within budget, and with style. And it can be, you can not have everything perfect, but you can compensate with once. You're going over budget, it's over time. If with some of your style and with some of your experience, some of your passion, you can make it happen. If you are going under budget, you can manage it somewhere else. So that is my experience, and that is my story, and I still carry it